All right, guys, so today we're letting Jay pick what we're working on because I picked last time. I made him come outside and work on the greenhouse when we had multiple things we needed to do. So he's got two choices today. We can work on buttoning up the bunker, getting all the little side holes all buttoned up so when it snows and rains, the water and snow don't blow in and on top of everything. Or we can go inside and work on trim inside the cabin. Which is he choosing? We're already wet. There's a nice warm fire inside, so
yeah.
Been doing a few other things out here today anyways, so.
You know, it's always really hard to get moving on a project, but I'm always happy with it when we're done.
Yes, he is.
So we could just, the only thing keeping me from doing this is everything is off kilter. This whole bunker and array is not square.
It's all going to be custom built, but we're going to probably be using scrap stuff anyways, so that's okay.
Every piece of wood is going to be like a fudge pudge piece, but let's try to get something done.
Yes, at least on this side right here, because that's where the wind comes from a lot and blows the snow and stuff inside.
Yeah. Like, see this right here? This is the, you know, the soffit in theory, but it's halfway up the rafter right behind it. But look,
it gets wider.
It's at the top of the rafter down here. So I could put a piece of wood all the way along the bottom of this for the soffit, but it's gonna look weird. But maybe, I mean, it doesn't really matter if it looks weird, I guess. This is a fascia board and it wasn't level.
Yeah.
I made it level to the, I didn't make it level. I just
Well,
put
let's
it up.
just try the best we can.
Yeah.
See what we can make work. Try to do what we can.
Yep.
It's our goal every day.
One thing that will happen today, hopefully, if it keeps up this weather for a couple more hours, is at least our ice will come off of our solar panels finally. We've had like a half an inch of ice on the solar panels for like 2 weeks.
We can't get it off because it's frozen.
Yeah, no sun anyway to gather, no power to collect anyway. But the one finally slid off this. I turned this up steep so it slides off.
That one's ready to go. That one, I think. Oh! That last one you're gonna have to turn the other way and like
It'll fall off.
what else do we need?
Everything, my dear. Every tool we need every other time. Saws. That over by the barn, over by the bunker.
How do you take these ones out? This is the same way. Push this.
Just pull this, and then you pull up on that there. Alright. It's going to be interesting because everything's wettish.
Wettish?
Well, this part's wet, that part's not. So everything's wet. It was 11 foot, half-inch shy, right? I said? Or 131 and a half. We can leave this little lip on it because it doesn't matter. We'll just tuck it up underneath.
Okay.
So it was 6 inches, I said, right, on this side.
And then you said it got to
down to 7 1/4 on that side. Destroyed.
Screwed.
There we go. Get a nice piece of wood out of that, then I won't complain, right? So this is the wide end. So this right here, this is perfect, just like this. Hopefully. We'll double check it.
Yeah. All done. Super short video. Just kidding.
Hope you enjoyed today's video. See you next week.
We got plenty more to do, don't worry.
Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by Balder Therm. They sent us their wireless digital hygrometer. So it's been a bit of a challenge to monitor all the different areas of our property here. The Balder Therm Wi-Fi solar-powered thermohygrometer has 3 sensors. We can put them in different areas of our property and monitor them all from the app on our phone. We're going to have this right here in the bunker so I can monitor our bunker temperature and humidity 24/7. I can even set it up to send me notifications if the temperature gets too cold in the bunker. And that gives me a lot of peace of mind.
One really cool thing about these wireless sensors is the solar panel, which allows the battery to get a little bit of extra charge, so it elongates the battery life and makes it so we don't have to change batteries as often. We also have this little Wi-Fi hub that collects and sends signals for all 3 sensors. That can be just safely mounted in here, inside the bunker.
Balder Therm also has a solar Bluetooth thermal hygrometer for the inside of your cabin or home. It has a digital display so you can see the temperature at any time. So it's been really nice being able to monitor all the different zones here around the cabin, the bunker, the mini cabin, outside and inside the cabin. And if you guys are looking for a unit like this, please check out the links in the description box below in the first pinned comment for a Balder Therm unit of your own. You'll get the best deal there. We appreciate Balder Therm for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to the project. Alright, start
Let me help.
putting that if you don't mind putting that away.
Nope, not at all. Let me take that. Put this away.
Thanks for being the go-getter.
Someone's got to be the builder or the hammerer and cutter.
The hand.
It's got to be the getter.
Someone's got to be the handerer and the motivator.
Yes, and someone's got to be the grumpy pants. Actually, somebody doesn't have to be. You can choose. being slow.
Huh?
So just being slow and careful.
Ready?
Yeah. So Jay's cutting some chunks to fill in the holes. Over here. Look at that. It's like a professional did it.
I am a professional now. Be a little too big.
A little too tight.
Yeah. Spoke too soon. I was asking.
Okay. Looks good. That's gonna help keep things dry on the top and they're good.
20 and 3/8 and 5/8.
Okay.
20 and 3/8, 20 and 5/8.
So guys, what Jay's doing is there's all these gaps right here. We are filling them up with some chunks of 2x4. Just stops the weather from getting in a little bit more. So then the top of the bunker don't get all snowy or wet, etc. Yes, we've been getting a lot of snow in there because the wind likes to come from that way and blow.
I don't know how.
Jay doesn't even have to cut this one.
20 and 3/8, I swear. There's no way to nail these boards in, so we're just making them a little tight.
And he is hammering them in, and they're just going to be there forever.
Hopefully. As long as they don't dry out, shrink, and they're nothing. Just keeping the snow from flying up in there.
Mm-hmm.
A little more snow in the top of the bunker or in the shed above the bunker than we would like.
Yep. And many of you saw that in one of those first videos we had with the snow and told us we needed to fix it. So here we are.
Yep.
Fixing it up.
Yeah, we have the whole one side open that's next to the woodshed, but, you know.
We might build like a custom door or something there because it's an awkward, weird size.
Yeah, I might just get like a heavy-duty piece of canvas or something and cover that area. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll figure that out in the spring because it's not a priority right now.
Yeah, the wind and the snow doesn't come from that direction very often. It comes from this side. And just, anyway, it's fine. 90%. Do what we can, right?
Yep.
We can't get in there from the other side either because it's like part of the soffit. Just kind of
making it up as we go along.
making it work. Ta-da!
It's just a little baby chunk right there. Since it's slightly above freezing, 32 all day today, everything's melting off of everything, which is nice because, like Jay said, maybe our panels will be free. So if the sun ever does shine, maybe our panels will be clear. But instead of melting snow, I filled up this pot with water. But this pot's what, 8 gallons? It's like a tamale pot. I don't know. I found it on Walmart's website. And it was fairly inexpensive. And I wanted us to have more than just 2 pots to melt in. So I bought them, but it's gonna be so heavy. That's gonna be 40 pounds. Jay and I are gonna have to carry it in together. I don't know. No. 64 pounds, excuse me. I don't know. I was thinking 5 gallons, yeah. It's gonna be... We're gonna have to carry that in together.
All right, guys, last one. Got my superstar over here cleaning stuff up already so we can get out of this rain.
Yep. Once I know he's set for the day on stuff, I start cleaning up. That way we're both not cleaning up and taking time.
Extra time.
We have to both.
Although I don't know how Jenny's going to get this pot. I'm going to have to just watch her do that all by herself. I told her not to buy. I told her these pots are my nemesis.
It's a love-hate
The
relationship.
4-gallon pot's one thing, but that's got, I don't know, has it got 6 or 8? I feel like there's 8 gallons in
It's
there.
a tamale pot, like
yeah.
I said, so it's like a...
It's good size.
We're going to be carrying it together.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll show you our struggle at the end of the video. I can put this ladder away, right?
Yep.
Back into the greenhouse.
There we go. One little bird's mouth cut here. All right, guys. We don't get a ton done every day, but we get something done every day.
How'd that going?
Smooth like butter.
Woohoo!
And because the guy who cut it may have cut it just slightly smaller, so it went in a little easier. Maybe. No guarantees, but
Well, that's good. That should help the bunker a ton.
yeah.
Just those 3 things we did make a lot of difference from snow getting in and stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. We have like an inch of snow in there sometimes, so that's no good.
Nope. Especially when he leaves all his tools in there.
I left a lot of the electronic stuff, like the electrical stuff in there. So, time to be a little bit better. So, well, guys, I don't know what else we're going to put in this video other than those, few hours of trim around the bunker top. We have to do this soffit right here.
But we can't do it right now because, well, it's like a
Yeah.
tunnel of snow. I'm not climbing
Yeah.
in there, and
Yeah.
Jay won't fit in there.
Yeah. Plus, that's Timber's little
Burrow.
to go chase or smell stuff.
Yeah,
He goes through there
He
and
walks like all the way underneath it.
he pops out from under the solar panels. And we'll show you Jenny carrying this big heavy pot into the cabin all by herself. I'll film. I'll hold the camera. It only weighs like 2.5, 3 ounces. So, all right, you ready to carry that pot?
Little things make the biggest difference, guys, with little projects like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate you guys.
Being here
Give us a like and a swipe in the hype. Swipe the hype.
on the mobile. Grab your phone, YouTube app, find our video, swipe hype. It helps a ton. We appreciate it so very much.
And we hope you all have a wonderful day.
Yes, indeed.
Best wishes.
You got to press record. Just so you know.
Oh, I want to catch this. I want to record this. Let's see you try to pick that
This-
bucket, that bucket up.
I ain't gonna be able to do this at all, but I'll pretend.
You're gonna get all wet. That thing weighs half as much as you do. All right, come on. Come on, hot shot. She wants me to carry these things around. All right.
Teamwork.
This pot is kind of like our whole journey here. Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
One of us has a crazy idea. The other one just puts up with it.
One crazy idea to the next. So, all right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Set it down here in the corner of the rug. Right around the door. Whew.